The city of Brentwood lost a valued member of its community. Officer Destin Leguiza was killed in an incident involving an intoxicated driver on Franklin Road. The Brentwood community is still recovering from the loss of Officer Legieza. His best friend and wife, Heather Legieza, mourns this loss more than any other.
I'm doing okay. It's hard. I miss Destin every day. I think about him every day. I have a great group of friends and family that have surrounded me and just brought me in, and that's made it a lot easier. And the Brentwood Police Department has done so much for me. I can't thank them enough in this community, and the support I've been given is amazing. But it's definitely hard. I miss my best friend.
The incident that took place on June 18, 2020 left the entirety of the Brentwood Police Force devastated. Among those affected by this tragedy is Police Chief Jeff Hughes.
I had the privilege of hiring Destin. He had worked for us approximately 4 years, and so he was one of the first several officers that I had the opportunity to hire as chief of police. I didn't know him, but I knew his father, who is a lieutenant at the Franklin Police Department. And I respected him as a police officer. And so I knew that Destin probably had the heart and had the desire to be a public servant. That's the kind of guy that he turned out to be in serving for the Brentwood Police Department. He received Officer of the Year on one occasion. He was recognized for numerous acts. So in his short time, he made an impact.
Despite working opposite shifts, Officer Leguiza's good deeds still left a positive impact on the chief.
He brought value to the organization. His personality, his competency, they were what we look for in a police officer. As a police chief, you know that there is always a possibility that this could happen. But it's hard to imagine it ever happening to you in your department. Lo and behold, on June the 18th of 2020, our worst fears were realized. When I got the call, and this is the kind of call that you never want to get, and when I realized that Destin had passed, your world is changed forever. I mean, we're kind of like a family, and I feel kind of somewhat of a parental role. It changes you, it changes your organization forever. There's never a point that we'll go back to the way we were before that, because now we have experienced losing an officer in the line of duty. This coming May, we plan to make a trip to Police Week in Washington, D.C. Destin's name will be unveiled on the wall at the police memorial. That's part of the healing process. But as we approach June of 2021, that anniversary date, I think, will once again stir up our emotions and just make us think back on, how special and important Destin was.
I always encourage people to give back, support their local communities. The support I've been given has just been overwhelming in the best way. I just couldn't thank the people that have supported me enough. It's been amazing.
Though he is gone, he is not forgotten. Officer Leguiza's service to the city of Brentwood will always be remembered. Ethan Meadows, WBHS 9 News.